The lore in this game is so stupid, I love it. Like, at first they're all deep messages or whatever, and then it just becomes stupid. I mean, it's what it is. I would expect this from anyone named Steven. Yes, flooding is what caused people to turn into sausages. They were drowned, and, Oh god, okay, more lore. Memories of mass feasts became premonitions of funeral rites. So I need to anchor that, presumably. And then can I anchor this? Let's see. I can. I don't know if it does a lot for me. Yeah, no. That's not the thing I wanted to anchor, probably. Really, I wanted this platform to stick around, but what on earth? Because I'm just immediately... Bye. Okay. Is that a real ladder, or is that like a picture of a ladder? That's a real ladder.
Does the game
okay.
do fake ladders?
I don't know, man. Okay, let's start with it there, maybe. Might be more convenient. What is this color, dude? What? I can't play like this, man. It's just...
Why is it so orange? Why would it ever be so orange?
Oh. So I can use one sausage to get that piece of movable ground preserved. But I think that's the only one I can really do. Yeah. So we do have two equivalent ways to start this, but I can sort of just go between them anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
What is the big plus block?
I think it's just a block? I don't know. God dang it. Right, okay, so this has a ladder only on one side. So if I do this the other way, I can't do it. I'm trying to turn and push this thing, and I can't. Because I would have to press up to face up to push it, but pressing up climbs the stupid ladder. This fucking game. Now, I can push it that way, but then... Oh, then I turn around here, and then I can push that back. So that block... You see what that block is, right? It's independent.
Yeah.
If I climb up like that, I get it on top of the sausage. I don't know if that's good, but it's certainly a thing.
I think it's the only thing that can really help you here.
Now, oh! Hang on. Is this anything? This would be really silly. Okay. I mean, I can... I miscalculated
You
how
might
far
need
away
to
that
push it-
was.
Yeah.
But
I hate this.
is that anything? So
I still don't know how you get over there.
I don't know if that helps me at all. So I could get over there if I drop the sausage here in the drink. And I can technically do that without permanently losing the ladder block if I put the ladder block... God dang it. No, can I do that without permanently losing the ladder block? I don't know if I can.
You would need to be behind the sausage when you or to do that.
Yeah, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if that can happen. Oops. Jacob, can you tell me, am I onto anything with that other piece of terrain in there? Is there any point
I really
in that?
hope the answer is no.
I kind of hope I like that.
I hate it.
Maybe it's just because I noticed it.
If I noticed it, I would still hate it. It could be correct and I would still hate it.
So I can do this. I can't get off of that there, though. Because of the way that circus balling works. So if I'm on top of a sausage and I press one of the directions in line with the way the sausage rolls, so pressing right here will move me to the left because of circus balling. So I actually can't get off onto that piece of terrain, even though it looks like I could. I can only get off perpendicular to the sausage. And not that that would have helped me anyway. Is it floating? The piece of terrain up there? Okay, so I've been told that this piece of terrain doesn't matter, which I'm a little bit sad about. The other question that I would take an answer to is, do I need to use this other overworld sausage in some way? I wouldn't mind knowing the answer to that. Yeah, I don't think I can preserve this part of the terrain. There's no overhang to shove the sausage into.
I don't think it would help, but can you push the plus before starting the level or only after? I'm pretty sure only after, but...
Yeah, no, when you're in the overworld, all of these elements are permanently fixed in place.
Yeah.
Hint. So, I need the second one, but in a way that doesn't involve this other piece of terrain. The weird part is that if I have this sausage active during the puzzle, I also have to grill it. So it's not like I could just, like, dunk it down here. Right? If I do this, I still have to grill this or I don't win. God, this frickin' puzzle. Okay, so what if I were to start out skewered? I had that idea and then I never really explored it.
Wait a minute. Are those cat keycaps on your keyboard?
Yes. Oh, and I started using the arrow keys instead of WASD. I'm so sorry. WASD is the ones that are on the stream, and my lighting is terrible. Please forgive me. I wonder if I can, like, change that with filters. What are you trying to do?
Sony, I don't think we
Literally anything. I'm trying to get off of this stupid little island Carl box over here without stranding a sausage on the bottom here. It's the only way that I actually can figure out how to get off of this thing is by dunking all of this stuff. How did I do that? It's like dunking all of that and then doing this, that. Yeah, okay, so now I can get off of this stupid little island, but now this sausage down here is hecked forever. You know what I'm saying? And I could cook this sausage quarter at a time like that and get it out. Like we did in World 1. So that's now cooked. But now, what? A, I can never get back, and B, I can never get this sausage out. So, we're pretty hecked. But other than that, I don't see any way to get off of this stupid little island.
I'm not convinced we're gonna get any new hints.
From chat.
When I asked Jacobly if there was any like new tech that would be required here, his response was, "All I remember is the solution being wild."
When you enter the level, do you need the sausages to be in a particular configuration? Or is it just that I need both of them here and it's not that sensitive to... Right? Like, am I doing something
I think
ridiculous like stacking the sausages before I go in? Or like... Okay.
Jacobly has
100%.
Do you just want to know the weird configuration you need the sausages in?
I'm gonna try a few things, but that will probably be my next hint request. Because I have all sorts of ladders and nonsense to use to set up more or less whatever I want here. So right, I can get these stacked like that, and then in order to get them back up, I need to skewer, which I can do. Okay, but they can't be stacked exactly like this because then they won't. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, second question, Jacob and or Amy. Are either of the sausages rotated from this orientation? Or does it need to be... Or are they in this orientation?
They all remain in this orientation.
Okay.
Do you want another hint that is not obvious?
How much time is left on timer? T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
I'm probably gonna have to go in a few minutes for some dinner, so when that time comes, I'll let you know.
All right.
How extensively has that plus block existed in this game?
This is the first time we've ever seen it.
No, we've seen stuff like it before.
Like it, but I don't think we've seen the plus block
Are
specifically.
we making some kind of flotilla to cross this, right? Like...
Yeah, okay. Do you want a non-obvious hint?
What do y'all think, chat?
Only
I think we've sort of just been spinning here for a bit.
Yeah, all
I
right.
think a non-obvious hint is probably
Go on.
Okay, so the plus block doesn't have the properties that you would assume.
Okay.
It's somewhat special.
I was expecting it to be special.
And is required for this.
I mean, I expect all sorts of crazy nonsense about.
You know, I don't think we've tried skewering the plus block. I don't know how it would help, but maybe we should
Could you
try.
ever unskewer it? God, it's really annoying to do with this initial setup, though, so I'm kind of inclined to break my stack. Don't get why you need 2 sausages instead of just moving the sausage to the top. How would you propose to move the sausage to the top? God, breaking this stack is annoying. I'm just gonna undo. Westcrafted
Hey,
guy!
Westcrafted.
Important news. I've now been to the country of Canada. Nice! What part of Canada did you go to? 3 out of the 4 co-streamers here are in Canada.
I can
Hello.
be in Canada in spirit.
Are you going to come visit one of our many spirit Halloweens?
I think you need a permit from the IRCC for that.
Unfortunately, Demise, I'm only permitted for a spirit of Christmas.
Ah.
Sausage can hang on top of the plus block. How do you want to get the sausage on top of the plus block?
I'm allergic to cheap Halloween toys.
I still can't believe we've got a big spirit Halloween that seems to be a nearly permanent installation at fucking King and Spadina.
So when I showed Amy a Spirit Halloween meme, she literally had no idea what Spirit Halloween was. Is that just because it's like not a Canadian thing until recently?
I don't know how recent it is, but
Okay. So let's mess
don't think
around
they're
with the
huge
plus
here.
block. I'm gonna drop that for now just because I'm experimenting. You cannot skewer the plus block.
I'll be right back.
okay.
That would be interesting because the plus does have a little bit of the same pattern as our fork. I mean, it's movable terrain. I would expect it to have all of the same properties as the rest of the movable terrain, which, to be fair, are wild.
Yeah.
Put the plus in the middle and then the sausage on top of the plus. Oh, like, I see. Yeah, well then I can get the sausage up there, but then I can never get out. Jacob Lee says, I'm not convinced it behaves any differently than other movable terrain. Yeah.
It's not complicated, and it took me 3 days. Contradict each other.
Yeah, Jacob, you're gonna have to.
You want a hint about the position of one of the sausages?
Okay. The question that I would like answered is: do they have to be stacked in the initial configuration?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Does one of them have to be hanging over in the initial configuration? Like maybe that.
Technically, yes.
Not necessarily like this, but hanging over in some way.
You're getting warmer. I'll just put it that way.
Why aren't I? It's a good question.
I have returned.
Ow.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Who
Just
is
finished
Shirley?
learning about Westcrafted's hobbies.
We're gonna turn you back down to 100 there.
Stealing from children?
Oh yeah, you missed what happened. So I got the cameras at my school up and working today just in time to watch somebody steal a bicycle.
Incredible.
Yeah. So that was like my day was interacting with the police today. That was fun.
Jesus. All right.
No.
That was one of those things like easily identifiable crime, except it happens all the time and it's pretty non-specific unless you have the town. Hooray! Dodge. What's it called? Dodging doxing through a.
Dodging
know.
doxing through depressing crime statistics.
That's it. Thank you. I started talking and it was just gone the second I started like flapping my gums. So
I'm at the point of trying random shit to see if anything can happen. So if you have an idea for some random shit that seems pointless, I will try it.
No, I feel like you've already exhausted every possible move within this 4x4
I clearly haven't.
-2. No, you haven't. But I don't know what I could possibly suggest.
I mean, that's new.
Does it help?
No. I can't
Are
get
you
off
sure?
onto it. Like, if I try and hit right here, I keep forgetting and using the arrow keys and not the WSD that everyone can see. Does it involve dunking a sausage into this pit and sausaging over on it? Like, I can't. It can't, right?
No.
Okay. I have dismissed that. See, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go. I'm just going over the assumptions that I'm committed to. If I dump a sausage down into this central pit, I can never get it back.
No.
I like that
It doesn't really give you things for no reason. But there is a reason for this. The plus block is the reason for this. So
Yeah.
if we figure out what to do with the plus block, then that can satisfy the reason for the ladder block existing.
question: if you're on top of something, can you interact with it?
Only if it's a sausage.
Okay.
And only by circus balling.
And the reason why I asked that is because someone earlier said the plus block doesn't have the properties you think it does. What if you could also interact with the plus block from on top?
We've tried that. You can't.
Remember, my controls are 4 buttons.
What happens if you push it off while it's on the plus button? Does it keep momentum?
No, nothing keeps momentum.
You were close just a second ago. That's all I'll say.
And now I've lost the sausage forever, right? Like, if I push it off,
No, that's colder.
that's gone forever. Okay. I can push it out here.
Warmer.
I can push it this way.
Oh my
Right.
god, Jneen. Undo
Colder.
a couple times. Go out onto the plus.
Mm-hmm.
Now turn around counterclockwise.
Fuck!
We have a winner.
I knew this too. I knew this mechanic.
We've had to use this mechanic before, haven't we?
Mhm.
All has become clear.
And then I can scoot one more like that. But now is where I will need the second
Uh,
sausage to do
Yeah,
something.
but the second sausage will get you all the way across because you'd push it along with you basically, and then everything will be good.
That's the thing with this game is the solutions can be very, very fiddly. I'll push that out of the way there, then push this here, then push the whole contraption this way. Then I'm gonna come out here. No, I'm gonna come in this way. No, but where am I?
So fork to the right, and then you can push the sausage. And
Oh yeah,
Well
that's what
done.
I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And then I can push that back in. Push that down. Okay, then we do this. Realign it like that. Push it out. Push it up. And then we do that. And then we do that. And then we're off. And then, okay.
at this
Progress.
point, it is a much more traditional puzzle.
Yes. And now it's a little awkward because these are hanging off, but I have skewers, so I can do stuff like that. Okay, so way back in World 1, we learned a technique to cook a sausage on a platform that looks like this. And get it out again so it doesn't actually take up space. It's like that. Alright, let's get you out of the way. And then this guy I can get in there and do. The controls on this game are fucking awkward as hell. You get used to them, but they're never super intuitive. So now, okay, now I need to be able to get back. So we're gonna have to figure out how to align these guys to get back. So basically the puzzle is solved now, though. This is just confirming the win.
The alignment to get back is the same as the alignment to get here, just you swap top and bottom. That's... Oh, it's not exactly the same, because they're offset.
I need to use all three, actually, to get back. I'm glad I didn't just, like, hang one off the edge to be out of the way. Yeah, so I'm gonna do... It's like that. So that's gonna get me my first two pushes. And then this one on the other side is gonna get me the last two.
Let's go.
Let's go! It's a puzzle!
GG.
Oh,
I was trying to be very cagey about the hints.
okay, how long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours.
I'm
Demise was the
actually
one who
gonna
put it
fuck off
together.
now.
All right.
You get a blend sign for
I
that.
put it together based on Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do have to head off now.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of the puzzles.
Thank you. And learning has occurred. Okay. So we're gonna do this little nonsense here. So we have our little duck-shaped island over here. which I will definitely have to use because the grill is going to be all the way over there. So let's just put that in place. Start the level. So our little duck-shaped island. Baby swan. Sorry, it's not a duck. It's a baby swan, you guys. Duck! Watch your head.
How the fuck do you get over there?
Well, I'm going to have to move this island around a
Oh.
couple corners, I think. What did I just do? So I got to... Oh. Yeah, I went like this. I pushed this out. And I rolled this sausage like that. I wonder... Ooh, okay, hang on. Let's see if we can do that while we're on the duck. Can I... I guess that makes sense that skewers. I was thinking that would push off. What about that? Okay, that pushes off. But it also drowns us because it doesn't actually push the one we want. I would like the sausage that's holding our platform up and our platform to get pushed out at the same time while I'm standing on the platform. Is kind of what I'm angling for. I don't know that that's possible. Oh, you know what I could do? I could line that up there so that when I skewer and then climb, I can get off. And now I can roll to here and get off again. Now I just need to unskewer somehow. That's awkward. Well, I can do it here. Which kind of sucks, but... Hang on. Let me see if there was any variation to that I could have done. I could have skewered it here instead. And that's much easier to get off. Okay. So I can do this without losing the sausage. Can I push it this way? Yeah, okay. Because you know what happens if I push it this way? I can get behind it. Bop.
Yeah, no, that looks very promising.
And I can get all the way out here. Now, I think I'm going to leave it... It's a little weird because I'm going to need a sausage to brace it on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Yeah, but they do give you the ladder.
I'm going to need... They do give me a ladder, so I can get a sausage on top of it and just have it, like, here. And then push it out a little further. But then I can't get back on it to... Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Hang on. Yo. And then I push it that way. And then I should be able... Let's go! Okay.
Let's go!
And then I can do a hot swap
alright.
to cook both sausages. That should be easy enough. Ah.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Wait a minute. I got it. I just need to. The rest is just fiddly bits.
Oh yeah, that's not much smoother.
God. And then a fire poke. And then I want to put that here. And then I do push. That's annoying. I can still technically do this. No. Ah!
Well, no, that did work. You could just put it back on the duck, right?
Well, I need to.
Or the spawn.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. You go around.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go!
Yay!
I really liked that level. That was fun.
Yeah, that was nice.
The one
That
before
a
it
nice
was like
adventure.
something. One of the levels of all time. Thank you for the learning has occurred, Super Mario Possumato. As we ponder this most horrible of lore. Yeah, it's what it is. It's what it is, man.
Family-friendly entertainment.